When you're a content creator, you're always looking for advantages. How do you get an advantage to get more information out there to people that's useful and more people click on your content and they watch it, they're consuming it, they're listening to it? You want to have as much of an advantage as you can. And a way to do that is with some tools. And I have just discovered recently a new tool that is just blowing me away for content on your podcast, yes, on your YouTube channel, and on other areas as well. It's a great little tool that is going to be something you want to take a look at. Now, I used it before. I did a recent video on this tool called Castmagic, and I want to talk to you a little bit more today, kind of going a little bit more in depth on there and some inside secret kind of things that are available. Don't tell any of the grown-ups, okay? It'll just be between us and what we're doing. Hi, I'm Terry Brock, and I'm your guide here at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, where we help entrepreneurs like you achieve the freedom and the goals that they want for abundance, for living their life the way they want. We like to say, live and let live. Do what you want to do, anything, as long as you take responsibility for what you're doing and you don't harm another. Do that and you're going to be fine. So we use tools like this, like Castmagic, that let you do more of what you want to do as an entrepreneur. And so I want to get right into it here and let you see what's going on with some tools. Plus, I'm going to hold a special treat for you at the end that will blow you away when you're using content and when you want to create it just right so that people will listen to it. I'm going to show you that here. But this is a little episode that I put together here. It's called Use Talkio. That's Talkio, Talkio AI, as in artificial intelligence, for your personal language training and talking coach. It was a video that I did recently, and it's a great one. You'll want to go over to the channel and look at that. But I'm going to use this as an example of what can be done. First of all, here, look what it gave me. Castmagic gave me these right here. So I've got the transcript, I've got the AI content, and Magic Chat. Right now we're in the transcript, and I'll let you take a look at that. I mentioned this in the past video, so we're not going to go in depth on it, but you see it's got my name because I'm the only one speaking on this particular one, and you'll see it shows you what I said, where it was, and you can go in there, you can play just that portion of it. You can edit this if you think, oh, that word was misspelled, or that word wasn't quite right, I want to change it. Or you can go, we don't want that in there at all. You can exclude it just like that, very, very easily and carefully. And so that will work out very nicely for you. And I think that that's something that's good. But what I want to do on this one is show you a little bit more about the AI content, which is right here. And the AI content gives you the ability to do some amazing magic stuff because it's done with their Magic Chat that they have. The Magic Chat gives you the ability to do some, incredible things. I'll show you first. We've got the titles here. Notice that you can get some selective titles from just uploading your MP4 or your MP3. You put those in there, and then it will go and do its magic using AI and come up with this. Now look at this, for instance. It gave me 10 different titles, all of which are really good, and I could use those, and I could look at that and go, hey, that one looks pretty good. That's even better than what I use. I could use one of those that's in there. Then it gives you several keywords, and I find this is wonderful. You're getting a rich source of keywords for your content based on what you've said and what AI finds is popular with your audience. Woo, that's kind of nice. This is what the folks you're targeting are looking for, and it finds that for you. So it gets those. And then it gives you an introduction. Now this introduction is really good. I can use this in my blog. On my previous video, I showed how I took this and I was able to put that in there. It works really nicely. I wouldn't recommend that you take and copy and paste it. Instead, I would say what you want to do is make it you. Make it so that it has your voice and your ideas, your inflections, and what you're going to say. And yes, it's pulling from what you said, but you want to make it very personalized as much as you can. That will help you a lot as you work with it. And so it gives you that. But then look at this also. Here's a quick overview, time-stamped, so people can get a quick nugget of what's going on in your video. So they can say, hey, what happened here? What happened there? Well, here we can see that at 5 minutes and 01 seconds, talked about language learning tool with AI, adjustable speed. Then at 6 minutes, 30 seconds, we learn, practice, and review Spanish for conversation improvement. So those kind of things are available, and it gives you the ability to do that. But it doesn't stop there. No, it's like a late night commercial. No, it doesn't stop there. It gives you some questions and answers. So you can go even more in depth probing on those to see what's available. And then key topics and bullets. This is good for the social media outreach that you'll want to make. So you're getting all of this here in this Castmagic tool. This is just amazing. Then Clip Finder with quotes, hooks, and timestamps. So you've got this and you just put that little part out there. What you could do is you could get just that excerpt, put it out, show that, come back with, hey, to see the whole thing, you just click here and you would watch the whole thing. So you could do something like that if you want. But think about the ability of this to go in and grab certain nuggets and then play them back to let people see what is going to be of most interest to them. I think that's pretty amazing. And then it gets even better. Here's something with Reel Script. This is for an Instagram or it could be Facebook Reels. It gives you a really nice synopsis based on what you said in this episode. So you can take that, copy it, and I would suggest making some adjustments and changes, make it even more uniquely you, so that it's really coming through in the right way. And below that, look at this guy right here, a LinkedIn post. It creates a LinkedIn post. So you want to take your audio, take your video, and then amplify that on LinkedIn. Well, here's how you do it. Plus, you're building up your LinkedIn channel and the folks over there. And here's a newsletter you can send out on your blog or as a regular mailing. This will work out very nicely either way. And a tweet thread. So you can send out a thread with several different components to it, all based on what you said there that you want to do. And I can see, like, for instance, right here, one that I'll need to adjust. Let me zoom in on this for you a little bit more. So you can see it shows me down here. Let me move up just a little bit there. Those of you that are catching the audio on this, it says Tokyo AI. Tokyo is in the capital of Japan, and it's really called Talk.io, Talkio. So what I would want to do would be to go in there, take that, and then change that accordingly. Okay, it's close, but hey, it's computers, and computers will make mistakes now and then. So is it perfect? No. If you're waiting for perfection, well, we're not there yet, and we haven't reached that yet on planet Earth, so hang in there. And then here's some other discussion questions. So you can put it in there. It's like, what made Terry Brock interested in language learning? How does there it is again, Tokyo AI language learning tool differ from other language learning tasks? In what ways can the Tokyo AI tool, again, it should be Talk.io, but you get the idea. We're able to do that and change it quite a bit. But this is giving us some amazing, wonderful little tools that I think are absolutely great for reaching your Twitter audience, your LinkedIn, your Instagram, your Facebook, plus using it on your blog. This is amazing. This Castmagic tool is nothing short of phenomenal, but they've got another feature that is also really, really good. And that feature is their community, the community that they have over on Slack. Matter of fact, you can go over there. Here, let me just do that for you right here. I'm over here on Slack, looking at it right now, and you can see what we've got available. And matter of fact, notice what we've got here. This is a video that I put on there that I did before. This was the first tool on this that I talked about using Castmagic, and I put this in here. But take a look at the kind of tools that they have here and what you can do with it. It's pretty amazing on their channel. And this is where it's really going to get nice, because I click up here, introduction, you get a chance to talk to others about who you are, and then here, favorite prompts. This is nothing short of amazing, because with the prompts, you're able to see some that are created. Here's one by Greg Wasserman. He is one of the people that are working and programming on this Castmagic, and you see, shows some actual words here. He says, create a 3-paragraph episode summary, with the first paragraph beginning with a thought-provoking question directed at the audience, who then, before you define who your audience is and what they care about, and then include a quick summary of who the guest is in the second paragraph, etc. This is a really detailed prompt that is an example that you can use as a model. And the beauty of this over in the Slack community is that now you've got a lot of people there that are able to help you in some specific ways. We're all centered around how to do it, and we're all able to get a lot done. I kind of like Slack also better than many other places that will use Discord. Discord's good. I don't know it as well. I need to get in there and learn a little bit more, but I find Slack a little bit more intuitively easy for me. You might find the same thing, but they're both really good. But what we can do is with this, we get a chance to take a look at what's going on and swap ideas with each other. Have the Castmagic growth. I like this as well. so we can find ways that we can really start growing, get a lot more into the channels that we want to grow, growing our audience, making that happen, and then have some random thoughts here so that we got something else we want to do. We can do that very easily. The whole point of it is we've got a tool that gives us the ability to do a whole lot. So with this Slack community, you get the ability to do many exchanges of ideas, growing, helping each other as we move through it to see, okay, what can we do and how can we make this even better? And so what I want to do is come back over here again to the area where we're looking at what's available. I want to show you a little trick that I think is phenomenal. What it does is it gives you keywords and gives you a write-up and all those kind of things, which are really nice. Let me see if I can find this right here. I can put it in here with the LinkedIn post, and there's a newsletter that it's got, and it's got some of these Twitter threads. I like all of this. This gives me the ability to have a lot of information that I need. However, here's something I want to point out to you that you can take and tweak. This is just amazing. This is magical. Notice on the introduction here, it says, okay, in this episode of Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, Terry Brock discusses the importance of learning a new language as an entrepreneur and da-da-da-da. And it's all written from the point of view of saying something about this guy named Terry Brock. But hey, wait a minute. I am Terry Brock. This is me. I want it to be in the first person, not in a third person. But you know what? They took care of that as well. Yes. And this is where it gets to be, well, absolutely just amazing. There's that word again we use a lot. Amazing when you see what can be done. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back up here, and then I'm going to go over to a section on this that is called Magic Chat. And this is where it gets to sparkle a whole lot. Because down here in Magic Chat, I put in a command like in ChatGPT, because this takes information from the same source. And I said, convert this text into first person talking, so that a person, here I'll make it a little bit bigger so you can see this as well. Here we go. So I'm going to do this so the first person talking is me, Terry Brock. Talk to the reader using the word you as one person. Create a warm, slightly humorous approach that comes across as caring deeply for the reader. And then it comes up with, on this episode of Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, host Terry Brock explores the world, etc. I put the text in there as it existed, and look what it did. It came up with this. Hi there, it's Terry Brock. Have you ever felt like you've hit a wall, and when trying to learn a new language? As an entrepreneur, I know how important it is to communicate with people from all over the world. That's why I'm excited to introduce you to a game-changing language learning tool called Talkio AI, and it's talk this time. It spelled it out correctly. But you see what it did? It took that in Chatmagic, in the Magic Chat, I should say, the Magic Chat, and it lets me go back and change this so that I can make it in a first person. This is amazing. This is a tool that really gives you a great deal of capability. And by the way, remember what I showed you before. Over on the Slack channel, that Slack community, people have a whole place to put in prompts. Here's a prompt that's working for me. Oh, here's one that works for me. You can take what others have done and customize it to work for you. So that is nothing short of amazing what you can do with this little tool here. And then, oh, here's another one that we can put in there. I put this into the Magic Chat as well. This is going to blow you away. And I put in there, give me 10 super appealing titles with mystery and humor about the advanced features of Castmagic, etc. And it gave me these 10 titles, which I really like. And that worked out beautifully. So now I can go back in and adjust it, change it. And here's another one that is amazing. Create a quiz about the content in this episode. Include 3 questions with 4 alternative options for each question. And look what it did. What is the name of the language learning tool discussed in this episode? Tokyo AI, Talkio AI, Translate AI, Learn AI. Well, you know from just watching this, it's Talk AI, so it shows you it's B. Then it gives you another question here. What is the cost of that? And I mentioned that, so it lets you know somebody actually listened to that. And then what you can do is you can go in there, and what I've done in other places is I say, and give me the correct answers below. So now when you do a podcast, when you do something, you can then create a quiz saying, what did my guest talk about? What does she like about this? What did she recommend for that? Was it this, this, or this? People can take the quiz, and then you give them the answers a little bit farther down below. This is nothing short of amazing and incredible. And I want you to take a look at that and think about that. But I've got some gifts that I want to give to you. They're going to help you out. First of all, letting you know about our Stark Raving Entrepreneurs place. Bounce over there and learn about what we're doing there. Gina Carr, my partner, my fiance, and I, putting that together to help you out. And we want to help you. And a good way you can do that is by helping us like, share, and subscribe to this. More than anything, that lets the robots know, that lets the algorithm know in different platforms wherever you are that you like this and you want to learn more about it as well. And we'd invite you to come over and join us for free. We have a session every Wednesday at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Come on over to starkravingevent.com. That's as one word, starkravingevent.com. And you're going to hear some amazing world-class speakers. And I don't mean that in hyperbole. These are some of the best in the world from the National Speakers Association, people that we know we're bringing in and getting a chance to really show you a lot of information, and not only about speaking, but in other areas as well, because we're bringing in from many different communities that we have in different places. And I've got another little trick for you that I want to give you that's going to help you a lot. Some tools that are helping a lot of people in a big way. You want to bounce over to AIToolsForBiz.com. That's all in lowercase, and notice the number 4 is a number. You write down the number, AIToolsForBiz.com, where we give you a free gift. There's no charge. You learn about ChatGPT, Canva, Lexica.art, OpenAI, DALL-E 2, Udly. You might have heard of some of these. You might not have heard of others. You're going to use this as an entrepreneur. And by the way, the good news is we keep improving it and getting it better all the time because we have this in the cloud. We can go in there and go, oh, here's a new tool, and get it in there. So this is a tool you want to get into. Those of you who are catching this on video, here's a QR code that you can use. So you just go scan that little QR code and it'll take you over there. And if you're catching it on audio through our podcast, AIToolsForBiz.com will get you there. So lots of good coming your way. And in addition to that, I've got another goodie for you as well. I'm going to let you see the video over here so that you can go back and watch that and learn about this thing called Castmagic. It is nothing short of an amazing tool that can really help your life get a lot better in your podcasting and in your video work. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Terry Brock, and hey, I'm really looking forward to hearing from you.